I watch these movies religiously, like since they came out, and I watch them again and again, and because they are the highest level of perfection for this kind of entertainment. I analyze them, love them first, and analyze them afterwards. So I knew everything about it, inside and out. So it really helped me look at the themes. Because movies are, plot, character, but theme very importantly. And when I arrived in London, I was quite clear about what I wanted to do theme-wise. It's the beginning of the end, so it needs to be the total sum, and yet something completely different, with a new villain, with new stakes, real stakes, but knowing what this franchise was about, I could take it all in and really focus it, and that really helped me. I like having fun when I direct. I like having fun directing. I like the audience to have fun. I like the actors to have fun while this is happening. It is true entertainment on a massive canvas. Because Fast and Furious is seen on the biggest screens around the world. IMAX, Dolby Vision, I mean, you name it. You will experience this movie on a giant format. So what a better way for me and a better canvas for me. And I had all my, this giant canvas, all the toys that I want. I mean, I love my toys. I would create stuff, and that's my thing. It's like, if I don't make a movie where I create camera moves that have never been done before, or equipment that have never been done before, I haven't done my job. So that's what I tried to do, from the get-go. Obviously, I had no runway, but I had the best crew. Really, honestly, the best crew in the world. I didn't change anyone, didn't bring anyone. I was like, this is literally the best crew in the world. Let's go! My big brother twin is Vin Diesel. I have spent so much time with him, with this amazing man, on set, after work, like every night, 2, 3, 4 hours every night, thinking about the next day, the next week, the next month, the next projects. We were thinking about it not as, there's a fire we need to put out. We're like, okay, it's firm ground. We need to make it work. Let's make the best version of it. And we're like saying, how can we plus it up every day, every scene? How can we make it the best scene possible? How can we give the other actors the best arc possible? The newcomers, Brie Larson. Like Brie Larson and I were in the same plane together, and we arrived on the same day. She was jet lagged, I was jet lagged. I didn't have, firm footing in there, and we really helped each other finding the character through Vin, and Vin really helped. And Vin is a tireless worker. Like, we worked every weekend, we still do. He's been an amazing partner. Dom this time is worried for his family and worried for the world. The stakes are real. He's met his match. This enemy is a snake. We don't know where he's going. It's strange to have an enemy who adores you, who has analyzed you and has learned from you for 20 years, and who's trying to mimic you. And when you have that, it's very strange. It's like having an obsessed fan. I mean, the man is so funny, so deep. We were like, we loved it, and he and I clicked on exactly what I like on this the filmmaking on the edge of, like, is it comedy? Is it thrilling? Are you scared? Are you want to love your antagonist? I mean, for me, the best villains, the best antagonists are the ones you fall in love with. Whose target, goal you understand. And I think we did this. We actually worked so hard to make that work, and make that pop. And he's so funny. He and it throws Dom off. Dom is used to having strong antagonists instead of him, but to have a slithery, slippery fan in front of you who loves everything you're saying, who loves you, who adores you, but also knows exactly what you're going to do. Well, now that's scary. It was hard because we only had 4 Academy Awards winner in this movie. It's incredible. The cast, literally, like, the first 2-3 weeks. Again, for me, the exterior person walking into this set, had legend after legend after legend coming into on my set. Me directing them, so much so that I had to sort of like punch, hype myself up in the morning, looking in my mirror. I was like, okay, you're directing Fast and Furious. Today, Charlize Theron. Tomorrow, it's Rita Moreno. Then you have Brie Larson. And again, it was so hard. It was like I literally had to look at everyone like I'm their director. I'm not their boss, their collaborator. I need to know my stuff. I mean, they were everybody was very nice. Everybody knew that I was just the guy who was dropped in. But that works for 1 or 2 takes. By take 3, I'm the director, and I better direct them and give them the strong direction, and answer the question. When there's why am I doing this? What's my motivation? It's not just to mess me up. It's actually because they need it. And because I knew all these movies and I had these great talks with Vin and the rest of the cast, I was able to answer. And that really, really helped everyone, and including me.